Welcome to the banks of the Mississippi River, Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, home to the Memphis Tigers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Memphis ready to kick it off and get things started. And he's going to try to return this one. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. Can they catch it? He will score! Touchdown, Husker! He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space? Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Well, I'd say that's quite a way to make an early statement. Take the opening kickoff and run it all the way back for a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Memphis Tigers offense will go on the attack first. They sure hope that dynamic...
It didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double coverage. Unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
Caught behind the line. It's Harris. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Tight end now in motion. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the...
There he goes! Touchdown, Tiger! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And they tacked on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it in style with a 57-yard toss for 6. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for a lot more on that one. Instead, he's out of bounds at the 14. So Nebraska's offense has its first opportunity of the day. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The Huskers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run play action, working that left side. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. Quick completion on the out route. Spins away from one. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Under fire. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Good turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Memphis picking up the tempo.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
He'll try to breaks into the open. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved the touchdown.
That is a crazy sequence of events, because if you're the defense, you're feeling yourself after getting that sack on first down. Now you've got them in second in California, thinking you're going to do it again, and you let him get out the gate. The speed shows up. He somehow was able to make people miss.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back looking for help. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown. Oh, he's got some space. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Cornhuskers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Makes a man miss. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. After the run, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Burrow. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
The Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. You see this kicker not only needing to generate power, but lining it up from the left hash. A 59-yard try coming. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. They're off to a really strong start and operating with a 14-10 lead. Looking downfield on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Buys a little extra time. They get to him as he throws. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. DB's right up on the receivers. Pressure coming. And he's snowed under.
And they've been waiting for something, the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating sacks on the game so far.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in the hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want, because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Intercepted for the 11th time this season.
Man, it's really nice as a defense to force 3rd and long, where you can bring in the nickel, Jesse, and you can play zone coverage with those zone eyes on the quarterback.
Yeah, as a quarterback, too, you got to know with that extra DB out there, your timing better be good and you better be accurate, because if you're not, they've got ball hawks on the back end, and that errant throw gets picked.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. The option look. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
That's caught. It's Harris. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. And the Tigers are marching down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Right on the money. He stopped at the 49 after
Hey Siri, stop that alarm.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down.
Yes.
First down. First down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
Hey Siri, stop that.
Set to snap it on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the option. He'll toss it. Picks up the first down. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the...
He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down.
Oh, my God.
They've been running it, but now the pass. Quarterback moving.
Oh, my goodness.
And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Might be calling a hot route. It is 3rd and long. Let's see what kind of arm he's got. Got it in the middle. It's Toppin. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. On 4th down, looking to pass. Hit as he throws. Got his man. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. They needed a bunch on 4th down, and boy, did they get it.
And I get aggressiveness. We get aggressiveness. We want to be aggressive, take shots down the field. First half, they felt like 4th and long. No big deal, and they get it. I imagine we'll get a few more of those.
Give to the running back. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Memphis! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10. Kevin, what do you got?
And it just means more in the SEC. And take a look at how things are playing out here. Oklahoma State will need to mount a comeback, but those fans that were there when Justin Blackman was a 2-time All-American, they know this game is not over. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to TCU. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. 1st down for this offense. To the air, it's Mendoza. It's on target and complete. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Huskers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. To the ground, he's got it again. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Sims. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Cornhuskers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. The snap sets up the throw. Finds a tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Finds his big tight end. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Sims. Turning it on. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And the extra point is good. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
With choice privileges, every 5 minutes you stay.
Leaves it with the back. And some room to work. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? To the air on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Memphis wants to move quickly.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. So now it's 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He wants to change this route. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got room on the return. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using it.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Sims. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3's coming soon.
bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got the back in the middle. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Leaves it with the back.
Well, he was trying to do it all by himself. At the end of the day, it's a tackle for loss.
I mean, the number of tackles he broke, at some point, somebody's got to get blocked to help the guy out a little bit.
Man, the defense was like a bunch of zombies on that last play. They just would not stop chasing that ball carrier.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Got a man. It's Sims. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Huskers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. A strike downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Looking to the end zone. And the pass goes incomplete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense. A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. The Cornhuskers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. From the gun, running back gets to give. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
And he's knocked down in the backfield, but man, how many tackles did he escape before he was finally brought down? It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Hauls it in. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. Under 30 seconds to go here in the half. Let's see how they play it on 1st and 10. The quick out. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's got it. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Well, they execute the end route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Oh, he wants it all. Brings it in down the left side. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's not afraid to go deep.
He caught it.
He
He dropped
it.
it.
That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far. And
I would recommend this toothpaste to everybody. It's really an amazing product.
The Huskers will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he's going to bring this one out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The run from the shotgun. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Motion from the wide receiver. Tries to get it on the ground. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Memphis picking up the tempo.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
He's not going to get to the sticks, and the screen comes up a little short. It'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Memphis just keeps moving the chains on this drive. They're set up with another 1st down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that 1st half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This is a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Lost to throw again. Firing to the right, complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They'll run the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. He's in the tight end in motion. Out of the gun to give to the back. Slams into the pile. He'll give 1 to the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
There he goes. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Clock ticking over, picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Complete in the middle.
Oh.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Huskers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll move the tight end. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air.
Well, it's a nice job by the receiver there on the slant throw. Gets across the defender, makes the nice catch, hauls it in.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake.
Oh no, not everybody.
Lucky that one wasn't picked off, and man, could they have used that. It'll be 2nd down. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. The give to the back. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. If they don't pick up this 3rd down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. To throw, it's Mendoza. Throws toward the end zone.
Yeah.
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it?" And now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quick handoff. Breaks into the open. And they're able to get him down.
And I love the play call. Get it to the running back, chew up some yards so you make 3rd down more manageable. 3rd and 10, 3rd and 9, Jesse. Now as a quarterback, I can be successful.
Yeah, and I think the play worked in part because the defense was expecting pass and that down and distance. So it begs the question now on 3rd and long again, might the offense go back to handing it off to their explosive playmaker at the running back position?
Pocket breaking down. Takes a hit as he fires.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on it today. Another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
Memphis wants to move quickly. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. It's complete. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite and you're a little bit flat and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something positive to happen here, sort of wake them up and then put another play back-to-back, and all of a sudden they get that momentum going. We know they've got the dudes. They've got the studs on both sides of the ball to win this football game. It just needs to start with one spark.
Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Now the play fake.
Catch the ball, man.
A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive. can get off the field now. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. Man, you want to talk about confidence in your running game on 4th down to keep it on the ground from that distance and pick up the 1st down.
That's one of those things in practice, coach is probably like, anybody, any place, anytime, anywhere. This is who we are. We're physical.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
And at this point on the field, I mean, I guess why not try to guess the snap count? Defense gets caught, still 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tiger. He didn't see anyone open. No problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Boise State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Tulsa. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll try the run. Fighting off the defender. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
Oh, he sweeps
It's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the lick. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
Dude, let's go. I'm going to sit. This game was basically over, right? We just forced a huge play. Great job by the defense, giving their offense a chance now. Man, it looked like it was over. Now we got a chance. Offense, go down the field, stick this thing in the end zone. We can win this ball game soon.
Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Cornhuskers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the running back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll give it to him again. Plows through the defense. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Huskers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Here on 3rd down for this offense. They'll try to pick it up.
Oh my goodness, y'all.
That will be enough to move the chains the red zone at the 14. And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. He'll pull it on the read. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the tailback.
Oh.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Already in prime field goal position, but they would love to score a touchdown to take the lead. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the D deny them on second and goal? And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense.
Oh, I let him go.
And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
He missed it. He missed it.
Oh, he missed
Cheating
it.
ass game.
No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a single.
And I understand.
After a 5-yard gain.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
The give on the inside. Got the first down and more. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 30. Finally get to him on that run. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll keep it himself.
Let me through there.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete out of the backfield. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Looking to move the chains. Here comes Memphis on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He fires one deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up. Couldn't ask for better
starters. How important is, keeping the energy and driving a little chaos inside the show to get his drivers.
Position for this offense. The corners are walked up tight. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Fires left.
Yeah.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass.
Come on.
Right on target this time. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Husker. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. From the gun, looking for a man.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And it's picked off for the fourth time today.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His big game-changing play in this football.
Shakes off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Defense might bring the house here. Wants to fire on second down. And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might do it.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking downfield, it's Humphries. He's taking a deep shot. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And the timing just a hair off.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an out.
Fires to the right. That's reeled in. It's Harris. And he'll run out of bounds, but a much-needed productive play in the passing game. The Tigers want to move quickly. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Here's a throw downfield late. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Quarterback empties his backfield. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Caught over the middle. It's Toppin. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone.
Bro.
And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. This time he's got his man.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Back to pass, it's Humphries. Lets it fly. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stop? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great